Hello, dear all. Today's presentation is on Kant's concept of soric miasm. So, according to Kant, what is Sora? It is the beginning of all physical sickness. It is the foundation of sickness. The very basic question is asked that how Sora came on earth. Why human race got susceptible to Sora? Go to the very primitive wrong of human sickness. So the answer is to the question why human race got susceptible to Sora means what? The question is why human race got the tendency to suffer from diseases. So answer is go to the very primitive wrong thinking of human sickness. Means what? The explanation is like that. The very first sickness of human race is spiritual. Means what? When the human race suffers from diseases, the cause is before that. And where is the cause? The cause is in mind. Spiritual race means what? The cause is in mind. And what is the cause? The first wrong thought of human beings. So, from spiritual sickness, human race progress to the true susceptibility to Sora. Try to understand. Spiritual sickness means the sickness in mind. And what is that sickness in mind? The wrong thought. So, the first man on earth who thought wrong, the spiritual sickness started and it progressed to susceptibility to Sora, means the tendency to suffer from diseases. Sora is similar to each. So, the tendency to suffer from diseases laid the foundation for other diseases. So, Sora is similar to each. It is a folly, that is a myth, that if you remove the might means the organism of each, then each the cause is destroyed. So if you give anti-mites, the each is destroyed. That is a myth. It is not the case. Each is simple form of Sora and asthma is complex form of Sora. For example, so we go further. Sora had small beginning and rapid progress. At first it was simple. It then became more complex. The skin eruption was removed and Sora was driven more deeper to vital organs. The diseases such as epilepsy, insanity, diabetes are due to underlying Sora. Dr. Hahnemann took 12 long years, and it is mentioned in the books that he took 12 years. Rather, he himself has mentioned, but it must be more than that to discover the cause of chronic diseases. So, that purpose, Dr. Hahnemann went generations back. He took detailed case history of the patients of one or two generations back. The short acting medicines were given and they contained the counterparts of acute manifestations. Means what? For tonsillitis, belladonna was given. For asthmatic attack, arsenic was given. They were short acting remedies. But at the end, disease progressed and it recurred. Dr. Hahnemann wanted to solve this mystery, the cause of recurrence of diseases. So the cause of recurrence of diseases underlies in the miasm. And what is miasm? It is the energy, the dynamic energy which produces diseases is present in the individuals. So before we proceed, just revise what is Keynes teaching us, that the spiritual sickness led to physical sickness. How the spiritual sickness came? It came from first human being on earth who thought wrong. And what is that wrong thought? That the greediness, that this land is mine and another person's land is also mine. So this was given in philosophy, not here in our Keynes philosophy for homeopathy. But the very wrong thought of the human being led to the spiritual sickness, and thus the disease producing tendency started. No organ pathology can exist without the spiritual sickness. And spiritual sickness means the sickness in mind. And what is that? The wrong thinking and willing. So the wrong thought led to the susceptibility of sora, means tendency to suffer from diseases. So the simpler form of sora was skin eruptions and itching. The basic disease was considered as scabies. Hence, the old school claimed that when the itch mite, that is the organism for scabies, is removed, the itch is removed. But that is not the case. Removal of just organisms doesn't remove the tendency to suffer from disease. That is, it does not remove the underlying miasm. So let's see what the old school does. It classifies the diseases into acute, subacute and chronic diseases. Any disease more than 6 weeks is called as subacute disease. Dr. Hahnemann said chronic disease is chronic from beginning and acute disease is acute from beginning. He was astonished to find at the end of certain length of time no progress was made with his remedies in chronic diseases. For example, I told you already, he prescribed belladonna for tonsillitis, but the disease recurred again and again. So he was not happy that why, in spite of selecting similimum, disease recurs. And what is the answer for this? He concluded that the underlying disease producing tendency, that is miasm, is responsible for the recurrence. Dr. Hahnemann concluded all such cases had underlying chronic disease and chronic miasm, which has a tendency to progress with the life of patient. He discovered patients dying with the diseases of phthisis. Phthisis is old word for TB, and they had history of vesicular eruptions in between the fingers. Dr. Hahnemann had in his mind correlation of suppression. That means what? Suppression means the removal of the external symptoms of disease by ointments or by cauterization, and the outcome of more severe disease, and then the disease is becoming more complex Thus, the simple itch is getting transformed into the more complex disease such as bronchial asthma or gastritis or peptic ulcer, etc., or even encephalitis. With series of observations and experiences of curative treatment of large number of cases of sickness by applying principles, he noted that diseases get well in the reverse order of their coming. So patient said, this was my old trouble which has come back. Then we must bring these oldest troubles back to their original manifestation, and it means cure. Eruption is simple form of sora. Complicated forms of sora are those that are inherited. Parents had eruption is simple form of sora and child gets complex form of sora. Here you will not see any vesicular forms of sora, but disease approximately simple will return if the vital energy of the economy is turned into order. So it means what? The child will not give any history of skin eruption, but he will directly come with the complex form of sora, such as epilepsy or bronchial asthma. And here you will not see the vesicular form of sora, but disease is approximately simple will return. So this will return if the vital energy of the economy is turned into order. Modern medicine stops everything that appears upon the surface, but damage is done to patient if these outward signs are stopped and sora is pushed on and made worse. Complex from years to years. Affection of liver, kidney, brain, lungs is localization of sora. That is the complex form of sora. Sora ultimates in the organs. It means what? Sora is showing the visible effects in the organs. Thus, the suppressive measures are used as a treatment for simpler form of sora, and what happens, this sora is pushed back and made worse and complex disease develops. So theory of chronic disease, the reference is given that Dr. Hahnemann thought why the disease recurred again and again. So he imagined the law of similars may not be the law of universal application. So he just imagined that why recurrence is there? Is it that law of similars not universal, that it does not act sometimes? The number of drugs hitherto discovered for the use as homeopathic remedies were too few to cover all the varieties of disease condition affecting human beings. So is it that the materia medica is falling short of drugs? There might be some defect in the application of law. It means what? The matching is not done properly. So it is continued further. The fourth point, Dr. Hahnemann doubted that there might be some omission in ascertaining the totality of symptoms which constitutes the disease for homeopathic method of treatment. So it might be the condition that physician has not considered certain points in the totality of symptoms. And what was that? We'll see afterwards. So fifth point, there might be some obstacles overlooked, the persistence and non-eradication of which prevented the lasting recovery. So there are some obstacles in the pathway of cure. So Dr. Henneman dealt with all these 5 points. So he concluded that the law of similar is universal. The homeopathic materia medica is sufficient enough that for every disease there is a simillimum present and the symptoms are noted on provers and written in homeopathic materia medica. The third point was also dealt that there is no defect in the application of the law. Proper matching is done. The fourth point, what is that? There is some omission, means physician has not considered certain points in the totality. And what were they? The history of skin disease which was removed by the ointments. This history, the physicians of old school were ignorant. They did not have the knowledge and they were indolent to pay any attention to this history. The fifth point was there might be some obstacles overlooked. So this was the obstacle in the pathway of cure, that the disease which was visible on the skin, which is nothing but simpler form of sora, was removed and disease went inside, that is sora was pushed deeper inside and it started affecting the vital organs. So this was the disease was removed externally. So the skin diseases were treated by ointments and thus the sora was driven more deeper. So this was the obstacle which was overlooked and persistence was there, persistence of the chronic disease and its non-eradication prevented the lasting recovery. So in such cases, Dr. Henneman has instructed to give anti-miasmatic remedies. So the conclusion, sora is hydra headed. Hydra is a plant where there are thousands of tentacles, hair like projection. It is an aquatic plant. So sora also is known by so many names of diseases such as, for example, asthma, arthritis, peptic ulcer, encephalitis, and so on and so on. The three miasms are contagious. The miasm is prior to the manifestation of disease. Sora would not exist in healthy state of human race. So, the healthy state it will not exist. What is the necessary soil prior to the sickness? That means what is the soil on which this sickness grows, and what is that soil? Soil is nothing but spiritual sickness before this physical sickness, and this spiritual sickness nothing but faulty will and understanding, that is faulty thinking and willing of the person. So this wrong thinking brings the tendency to suffer from diseases. Man is made up of mind and body. Mind means will and understanding. Thinking and willing gives rise to action. Man develops faulty thinking and willing. As long as man continued to think truth, good to neighbor, justice was done. So long he remained free from susceptibility to diseases. So as long as man continued to think truth, normal willing and thinking, no faulty willing and thinking, he remained free from diseases. Man develops susceptibility to catch diseases due to wrong thinking. So, Sora piled generations to generations. Sora made human race susceptible to diseases. Sora, the simple form is each. If each is removed, it goes more deeper, affects the vital organs. Complex form of Sora is asthma, diabetes, epilepsy, etc. Thus, the causes are internal. The soil to produce diseases is nothing but the sora, and sora is not the just physical sickness, it is the spiritual sickness. Spiritual sickness means faulty willing and understanding. So, this faulty willing and understanding ultimates, that is, has effects on organ pathology. Sora is the cause of chronic manifestation of diseases. So, this was all about Kant's concept of Sora. Thank you.